Sorry, I'm always jamming to that little countdown. I can't help it. I love that sound. Anyway, hi, and welcome back if you're back here from the previous live stream. I see Dawn is back. Hi, Dawn. Hey, Steph. Yeah, I definitely feel better. Definitely feel better. Definitely feel better. And I had a nice lunch, so. I literally was like stuffing my face as fast as I could. And, you know, kids, taking care of them, doing stuff for them, had to make a new thumbnail, had to reschedule this stream, all the things. So, anyway, and then I had to make my coffee. So, hi, everybody. All right, we are going to, in this video, we're going to watch this police interrogation. So back a couple weeks ago, we were chit-chatting about Derek Rosa is his name. And he's a 13-year-old boy who, just a quick backstory. This 13-year-old boy named Derek Rosa called 911, told the operator, no, it's not finished yet, Steph. No, it's not finished. The defense rested. Currently, they're streaming, but they're going over charging instructions, charging whatever the charges stuff. Probably jury kind of instructional things too. She sent the jury home early today, so they will be resuming at 9 a.m. If you are going to go back and catch today's stream that I did, you're going to want to fast forward in about an hour because it was about an hour before they got started. So, well, that's up to you, Steph. Whatever you want to do. You can watch this live with us, this Derek Rosa confession, and then watch the replay of the live stream from earlier afterwards. Whatever you want to do. Derek Rosa, 13-year-old boy from Florida, honor roll student. Jolie's being extra. And called 911. He had told the 911 operator that he had just killed his mother. He had stabbed her to death while she was in the bed. And I did a video about this a couple weeks ago. If you want to get caught up on that, we kind of went over some of the details. I did another video where we went through one of his pretrial conferences, pretrial hearings. Or maybe I can't watch this live because I'm in a car and the service is crap. Well, there's that too, Steph. So, So I'm going to scroll over here because in that one evidentiary hearing, the pre-trial conference hearing that I had streamed with you guys a while back, Saturday, since there isn't any streaming issues. Alrighty, honey. No worries. Love you and Dawn. Love me and Dawn. I love you too. And I love Dawn. But the, in that hearing, they played his interrogation, but we couldn't see it. We could only hear it, and the audio was horrible. Horrible, horrible. So I found the actual body cam footage of it, the actual video, and it's a good video. And we're gonna watch that. So we'll go ahead and get started on that. How are you doing, Dawn? Did you have a good lunch? Did you have a good lunch, or did you eat lunch? I had a Caesar salad. It was very yum. And now I have coffee, peppermint mocha. Very yum, very yum, very, very yum. Okay, so this interrogation is only like 25 minutes long. And I haven't watched the whole thing. I just kind of skimmed through it here and there. So this will be pretty cool to watch. Let me share the screen. Oh, egg rolls, yum. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. Let me exit out of this. This is what we want. Share. Okay. And I'm going to make the screen full size, full screen. And we're going to hit play. So here we go.
How's it going, Derek? I'm Detective Gonzalez. This is Detective Elosegui. I'm just gonna go over a couple things with you first. Just for the record, today's date is Friday, October 13th, 2023, and the time is currently 2:40 a.m. And this is in regards to case, Joe, 2023?
Yeah, the case number is going to be 2023-02953, an incident that happened at 211.
Hey, Sherry, welcome back. Welcome back. This little kiddo, I say kiddo because he literally is. He's 13 years old and barely 13 at that. I think he had just had his 13th birthday like 2 months before this or something. 2 or 3 months before this. So he's barely even 13. Yes, Sherry, this is the kid that killed his mother. If you saw the thumbnail image, she was the one in the blonde hair, and then there was another picture that I put on the thumbnail of 3 people dressed in pink, and that was this boy, his mom, who was pregnant, and his stepdad. And it was like a maternity photo shoot or whatever in that picture with them all in pink. And when he killed his mother, the infant was only 2 weeks old. He didn't harm the baby or anything, thank God. But anyway, yeah, this is him. And he looks like a baby himself. So, super, super sad.
West 79 Place, apartment number 201.
Okay. For the record, my badge number is 1527.
And mine is 958.
You go to school, right? What grade are you in?
8th grade.
8th grade? Good student? A's and stuff like that?
A's and B's.
What reading class are you in right now? You know? What do you take?
I just do language arts.
Language arts? Okay. So you can read with no problem?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna read you something first, and then you can read it afterwards. Okay?
Okay.
Before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court. If you have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions, and to have a lawyer present with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning if you desire. If you decide to answer these questions now without a lawyer present, you still have the right to stop answering at any time or until you talk to a lawyer. Waiver of rights. I have read the statement of my rights and I understand what my rights are. I am willing to make a statement and answer questions. I do not want a lawyer at this time. I understand and know what I am doing. No promise or threats have been made to me. No pressure or coercion of any kind has been used against me. Okay? If there's...
Okay, this is the form right here, okay?
Okay.
Now, I want you to follow, actually to read here. Okay, read this little dot right here.
Out loud.
Yes.
Before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights.
Okay, you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and initial this little dot for me. It means that you understand that. Yeah, just your initials.
I don't have initials. I just write my name.
Okay, whatever.
What's your name?
Right here. Okay, read this.
So that right there tells you that he's a baby, right? The detective says, you understand that? And the kid says, yes. And he says, okay, just initial it. Write your initials. And the kid says, I don't have initials. I just have a name. I just write my name. Like, he's so young, he don't even know what that means, you know? And, that just, wow. Blows my mind that he's in this situation. He's a baby.
Second line.
You have the right to remain silent.
Okay, you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, write your name again if you understand that. Okay, read this line right here.
Anything you say can and will be used against you in court.
Okay, you understand that? Go ahead, the same procedure, just go ahead and put your initials or your signature. Go on to the next line.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions, and to have the lawyer present with you during the questioning.
Okay, you understand that? Go ahead and okay. Now right here.
If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before any questioning, if you so desire.
Okay. You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. Signature. And this right here.
If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you still have the right to stop answering at any time or until you talk to a lawyer.
Okay, go ahead and initial right there. Okay, now read this whole paragraph.
I have read this statement of my rights, and I understand what my rights are. I am willing to make this statement and answer questions. I do not want a lawyer at this time. I understand and know what I'm doing. No promises or threats have been made to me. No pressure or coercion.
Coercion, that's that we're forcing you to do something.
Okay.
You understand? Whatever you're doing on your own voluntarily basis, making an educated decision for yourself, okay?
Okay.
Keep on.
Poison of any kind has been used against me.
Okay.
Again, he didn't know how to read the word coercion. You don't know what that means, you know? And Sherry, I tried to type in the chat, but it says an error occurred. Wait a moment, then try again. So it wouldn't let me type the comment, but you had asked, did he confess? And I answered, yeah, he does here in this video, which StreamYard let me put that in. But what it didn't let me put in was that he hasn't confessed yet in this video. This is just the like very beginning. He just came in and sat down, and they're like reading him his rights and all of that. You know, letting him know his rights before they do anything. So, hey Gracie. Hey Gracie. The question remains: does he know the power of a lawyer and what they can do for him? Probably not. I mean, probably not. However, here in a little bit, when they ask him why he did what he did, he asks to go to the bathroom. And when he returns from the bathroom is when he asks for a lawyer. So I don't know what occurred in that time frame. I don't know. And I do know that they redacted some parts of the interrogation out. Yeah. So, okay, let's go. Hey, everyone in chat. I'm driving, so can't chat much. Everybody's saying hi, Gracie. Okay.
Now, we are investigating an incident that happened, where you called police, okay? Before we ask you any questions, we want to make sure that you know this. And if you want a chance to explain yourself, the only way that we would be able to take your statement is if you agree to talk to us without the presence of an attorney. If you do, go ahead and sign right here.
What's that, attorney?
An attorney is someone that can represent you in legal matters. Okay?
You know what a lawyer is?
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, same thing. By you signing that, you're wanting to give us a statement without the presence of a lawyer. You understand that?
Yes.
Is that your wish?
Yeah, that's my wish.
Okay.
Can you sign your last name too?
Yeah.
If at any time while we're talking to you, you have any questions or
So literally, they just explained to him. He didn't know what an attorney was. And the guy tells him a lawyer, the same thing as a lawyer. But he says, yes, that's my wish. I want to talk to you without the presence of, I don't know, what do you do in a situation like this? I kind of feel, I don't know what how it works, but I would think yeah, he has a bio dad. His biological dad is in his life, and he has a stepdad, Sherry. But is it not like a law or something that whenever a child under a certain age has committed an act like this, or they're accused of something like this, or accused of anything for that matter, even like breaking in and robbing a place or something, right? Happens all the time with young teenage kids. So when they go into a police station, what, like before they talk to a lawyer, what, isn't it legal or like for them to have like an advocate there before they ever even open their mouth? I mean, he's signing this stuff, but in my mind, I'm thinking this kid says he knows what he's doing, but does he? I mean, I know you can argue the other side of that. Well, if he's, you know, big enough to commit this crime, he's big enough to, but is he really? You know what I mean? So I'm just kind of like, I mean, these investigators are being very nice, right? Making sure that, but I'm sure they're trying to cover their own butts also. But I just feel like before anything ever happened, they would have some sort of a child advocate there until further something, until they, I don't know. Tammy's here, was playing the last doctor testimony. Oh, gotcha. Sherry, I'm not sure about other siblings. I'm trying to think. I don't know if he had other siblings or not. He literally calls the cop. He calls 911. This happens like right at midnight or 11:30 or something like that. 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night. And he calls 911 and admits what he did to his mother. And the cops come and they get him and take him to the police station, you know? His he doesn't live with his biological dad. He lives with his biological mom, which is who he killed. But his stepdad wasn't home because he drives a semi and he was on the road working, right? And so the only sibling he had is the infant, the newborn 2-week-old. The 2-week-old infant sibling, the little girl, his little sister, is the only sibling to my knowledge, but I could be wrong. And you guys, I have something else I wanted to tell you. Some of you were asking in the last video we did about this kid, about the grandmother. A lot of you, some of you had asked if that was the paternal or the maternal grandmother. And I had assumed, hold on, baby. Well, Jolie's upset about something. Hold on. Guys, okay, I'm back. I don't know if she's going to let me do this or not. She's being the most right now. Jolie, can you please go? Take the ball in the other room. Bring it here. So we got this ball for Christmas. It's one of these balls that you just let go and it just like hovers, right? Take it and play with it in there. She wants me to like throw it or let go of it because she loses it. But anyway. Forgot what I was saying. I got all kinds of mishmashed. I don't know if he has any step siblings or not. I have no idea except for the infant, but that would be his half sister. So but what I was going to say was that the maternal in that last video that we watched, the grandmother that was like falling to pieces, it was so sad. I assumed that was his paternal grandmother, but it was his maternal grandmother. So, here. Yeah, a lot of people had, no, you can take it in there. Go play with it with Poppy. Yeah, you and Poppy go play with it. But yeah, people were leaving comments on the video, and there were 2 or 3 people that said that was the maternal grandmother. So I didn't know that, and I'm glad that they explained that. So she would have been the victim's mother, you know. So not only has she lost a daughter, she's possibly, going to lose her grandson and knowing that her grandson was the one that did it. So anyway. All right. So, no worries, Sherry. She said, sorry for the 20 questions. No worries at all. I love the questions. All right. I'm going to go back to this again. I'm going to mute myself so you don't have to listen to all the things.
Or something, or don't understand something, please let us know, okay?
Okay.
Okay, you want to write your name right up here?
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to write the case number here.
13/2023.
Okay, 02
8
8953 HPD. The date?
10/13/2023, and the time is 2:46. Derek, can you state your full name for the record?
From 102.
Huh?
From 102.
Yeah, everything. Your full name.
Derek Stephen Rosa.
What's your date of birth?
August 26, 2010.
What's your address?
I don't know my address.
Okay. What's your telephone number? You don't know it either?
No.
Okay. What type of phone do you have?
An iPhone.
An iPhone? What color is it?
It's blue.
It's blue?
Yes.
Okay. How long have you lived in that apartment there?
Since I was 11, so 2 years.
2 years?
2 years.
Okay. Who lives there with you?
My mom, now my sister, because my mom had a daughter a week ago, and
Okay.
my stepdad.
What's your sister's name? Okay. And your stepfather, do you know his name?
Yes,
What's his name?
Frank Ramos.
Frank Ramos. Okay. Derek, let's start with this morning. You slept at your house last night, right?
Yeah.
Do you go back and forth between staying with your mom and your dad, or no? Or you usually just live with your mom?
It's really hard to explain. One weekend, I'm with my mom, and the other weekend, I'm with my dad. No, I'm not with my dad a whole week. Only 2 days.
Only weekends.
But not every weekend.
Where does your dad live?
Don't know.
You don't know? But is it in Miami, down here somewhere?
It's in Broward.
In Broward?
Yeah.
Okay. But last night you slept at your mom's house?
Yes.
Okay. You got up this morning and
Went on my bus, a school bus.
you went to your school bus.
Yes.
What school do you go to?
I'm at middle high.
I'm at her middle high?
Yeah.
Okay, that's over there on 20th Street, right?
Yes.
And what grade are you in?
8th grade.
8th grade? Honor classes?
No.
No? So tell me about your day at school. Regular day at school?
Was regular. I didn't do too much work.
You didn't do too much work?
No.
Regular release day time and stuff
Yeah.
like that. How do you get there in bus?
Yeah.
Okay. You got back
On bus.
on bus?
Yes.
Okay. And then you were home the whole day, or did you leave?
I stayed home after school.
You stayed home after school?
Yeah.
Okay. Did let's get into what happened tonight. Were you do you communicate with people over the phone? Were you talking? Tell me what happened tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah.
Well, at around like 10, I went to bed.
Okay.
My mom did too.
Is that your regular time?
Like,
9?
yeah.
Okay. You guys explain to me about the apartment. You have your own room?
Yes.
And your mom?
Yes, she has her own room.
She has her own room. And your sister?
She stays in the same room as my mom.
Stays in the same room with your mom? And tonight, who was all there?
Me, my mom, and my sister.
Okay. So you went to sleep around 10?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what?
I woke up.
You killed her? Alright. What type of knife was it? Do you know?
It was just a big size kitchen knife.
That big?
Yeah.
What color was the handle?
Purple.
Purple?
Yes.
Okay. Your mom was sleeping?
Yeah, she was sleeping.
Okay. Explain to me. Well, we'll get into that a little later. What did you do after you killed her?
My stepdad he owns 2 guns. He has a Glock 19
Okay.
and then, I don't know what it's called, another one.
Okay. What color are they?
The Glock 19 is black and then the other one has a silver slide and then like a dark bluish handle.
Okay. So, what did you do with the guns?
He always has his Glock 19 with him at all times.
Mm-hmm.
And since he's a truck driver, he wasn't at home, he was far away.
Okay.
So I went into the closet.
Mm-hmm.
I found his book bag because he goes shooting at gun ranges.
Okay.
I grabbed the gun. I put the magazine in the gun. I
Okay.
pulled back the slide, but I didn't want to shoot myself.
Okay.
I intended to shoot myself before, but I couldn't.
Okay. And then what did you do?
I decided to call my friends to tell them what happened. And then I said goodbye to my friends.
You called them before you decided to try to shoot yourself or afterwards?
After.
Okay. How many friends did you call?
Only one.
What's his name?
I don't know his real name, he's an online friend.
He's an online friend.
Yeah.
When you say online friend, what do you mean, from video games?
Yes, from video games. I know him real well.
Okay. How long have you known him?
Since like I was 10, 3 years.
3 years? Have you ever met him?
No, I've seen the face.
You seen his face?
Yeah.
So how did you communicate with him?
My cell phone.
Through your cell phone, so you have his number.
Yes.
And you don't have him stored under a certain name, or you have him stored under a gamer tag?
I made up a name for him.
You made up a name for him?
Yeah.
What name did you make up for him?
Sweden.
Sweden?
Sweden. Sweden.
Okay. How often do you talk to Sweden?
Every weekend.
Every weekend?
Yeah.
Okay. So you called Sweden. And what did you tell Sweden?
Told him what I did.
What exactly did you tell Sweden when you say what I did? Did you tell him how? Or no? How you killed her or no? Okay. Did you send them any pictures?
Yes.
How many pictures did you send them?
I sent him 2 of my mom and then 1 of me.
Okay. Did you... What did he tell you?
He said he couldn't believe it.
Okay. Does Sweden live down here in Florida?
He lived real far.
Real far?
Yeah. In America though.
In America?
Yeah.
Okay. So then you hung up the phone
I said goodbye.
Okay. And then what did you do?
I was going to assure myself that I said it. I didn't want to do that. And I called 911.
Okay. And what did you tell 911? Okay. And they kept you on the phone?
Yes. Until the cops came.
Okay, so apparently they have, I thought that they had just redacted out like a chunk part of it, but apparently they have redacted out bits and pieces that they don't want in the public right now, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why they did that, but so I don't know what he's saying. I don't know. Yeah.
Until the cops came. Do you remember what else you told the 911 operator?
My address, my name, what I was wearing,
Okay.
and my age, and my date of birth.
Were you wearing the same clothes you're wearing now?
Yeah.
There's some red stains there. Is that blood?
I think it is.
Okay.
I have a little bit of blood on my hands.
And your hands too?
Yes.
Okay. Did you ever make your way to your sister?
Killing her?
No.
Touching her?
Touching her?
No.
No?
I left her alone. She was sleeping and she didn't wake up, so I didn't touch her.
Okay. All right. Let's get back to your mom. Okay. You said she was sleeping.
Yes.
Okay. Where exactly did you cut her?
They're leaving all that
Okay.
out.
And you purposely went for the artery when you cut her?
There was
Okay. Was there a lot of blood after? Okay. Did you tell her anything before you stabbed her? Did you say anything? But she didn't wake up when you. She was asleep when you stabbed her.
What
wow.
curse words did you say?
Well, they're like completely. I didn't realize it was like that.
And then she woke up.
Yes.
Did you say anything else to her? Or did she say anything to you or no?
No, she just screaming.
She just screamed.
Yes.
Okay. Why did you stab your mom?
Can I go to the bathroom before I answer that?
Yes, of course, of course.
Give me 1 second.
You wanna take him to the,
Have patrol take him.
yes, have patrol take him. Make sure they're 5'5" on the body cam.
Where's patrol at? Where's patrol?
Okay.
Down at the end of the hallway? Yeah, I don't have my body cam and he needs to go to the bathroom.
Here, I'll go ahead and take him.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and take him. Hey, come with me.
Joe.
Yeah.
He whispered something. So he knows the camera's on in the room. And he wanted to talk to him out in the hallway, probably. Because they're probably saying, go watch, go stay by the door, that kind of thing. Well, let me rewind that because I heard him whisper. Let me play that back. Yeah, they're whispering, but I can't make anything out of it. Could you guys make heads or tails out of any of that whisper and chatter? What do you think they were talking about?
Oh, excuse me.
One thing, you said he was your online friend, right? What type of console do you have? Do you play on, or is it on the computer?
I play on a couple of consoles. There's an Xbox in the living room. I have a Switch in my room. I have a VR headset in my room too.
Okay. And what type of games do you play?
Mostly fighting or shooting games.
Like what? Some
Like Fortnite, Call of Duty.
Fortnite, Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your gamer tag?
Pictures like Stock Tree.
What is it called?
Stock Tree
Stock Tree.
1990.
Why'd you pick that name? You just
Can you spell that for me?
Yes.
Go.
STOCK. No space. Capital T.
No space?
No space. Capital T.
Okay.
REE. 199.
Another 9?
Yeah.
Okay.
0.
Okay, so that's it. Stock Tree 1990, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna also go take you back a little. You did you call anybody else other than
No.
your friend?
I call my friend.
Okay. Did you post anything on social media?
No, I don't think so. No, I did not.
Okay. Do you have social media?
I have Discord.
Discord?
Yeah.
That's like a video game thing, right? What's Discord?
It's like WhatsApp.
What's that?
It's like that.
Okay.
That's Discord, DISCORD?
Yes.
Okay, and what's your username on that?
It's him. Him. HIM.
Capital HIM?
Yeah.
Okay,
Underscore.
underscore?
Yeah.
Okay,
Forever.
forever? Okay, do you have Instagram?
No.
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 Do you have WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Okay. And you don't have Facebook, right?
I have Facebook.
Okay, Facebook.
I don't use it though. I just need it for my headset.
Okay, what's
Oh,
your screen name on Facebook?
I think it's just my name.
Your name?
Derek Rosa.
All straight?
Yeah. And with a space in between.
No space?
A space.
Derek, DRIK?
No, DEREK.
I'm sorry. Derek, space Rosa?
Yes.
Okay, but nothing in between, just a space.
Yeah, the only space.
Okay.
how old are you, Derek?
13.
And what grade is that? I forget.
8th grade.
8th grade?
Yes.
Okay. Did when the police got there, did you say anything to the police? That you
I
remember?
asked about my sister.
You asked about your sister?
They said who was in there. I said my sister.
Okay. Did you say anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay. So you were about to tell me the why. Why did you kill your mother? Do you know?
Do I have to say it now?
Yeah, get it off your chest. Absolutely.
I can wait for a lawyer.
Okay, at this point, you want a lawyer?
Maybe not.
We can't, no, listen. Just so you understand, okay? You have mentioned or asked us, should you wait for a lawyer? We're not here to advise you on whether to talk to a lawyer or not. That decision is yours, okay? But if you are requesting a lawyer at this point, we can't interview you any further. You understand? We have to stop the interview.
Okay.
Do you want us to stop the interview?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, then this interview will end right now.
It is 3:05 a.m.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, yikes. Yikes. Don says he doesn't know what initials are, but knew to go for the artery. That's a good point. They had actually talked about that in the one hearing, and they said that he had made several Google searches, and one of them was where's the best place to stab someone. So, he actually Googled that. Sadly. I'm bummed though that the interview didn't have that they had redacted so much out of the interview. I'm now I want to go look and see if there are other um streams or views of that that's not redacted, but I bet they're not. I bet that they wouldn't give those body cams out, that footage out until it had been redacted. And I'd say it has to do with his defense strategy. So I don't know. Yeah, it's sad. Super sad. I didn't realize I was still super teeny tiny down here. I want to move this around so that it doesn't. Jolie keeps running in here, in and out, in and out, in and out. But yeah, this was going to be a really quick one. I knew that video was only 20 some minutes ish long, so I knew this wasn't going to be a very long live. But I will keep my eye out for an unredacted version of that. I just don't think I'm going to find it. So, but I would love to know your thoughts. I would love to know your thoughts. So I think that this is it for me for today. I do plan on, like I said, being back at 9 a.m. For the rest of the Teresa Black trial. And husband will be home soon. If anything else decides to pop up to discuss whenever Dale's back home, or Dale's home from work, and will allow me to, not allow me to, but if I have the time allowed to come back in here and stream anymore this evening, then I may do that. Just depends on what Dale's got going on. So if I do, it'll be a complete pop-up. So Kath says hi and bye, I guess. Hey, Kath. Hi, Kath. Billy said just sad and wonder if the guy he sent photos to had anything to do with it. I'd like to know that as well. Honestly, I would really like to know that as well. So I just feel really bad because this kid is a kid, literally. And just goes to show that kids can do some really horrid things as well. I just don't know what his reasoning was, you know? I'd like to know that. I would like to know that. So anyway, you guys please give the video a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one, either in the morning or later tonight, this evening. If I do a pop-up somewhere, it would be here. But I mean about another topic maybe. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. Just keep your eyes open. And if you don't see me later tonight, then I'll see you in the morning, 9 a.m. You too, Henny. Thanks for hanging out with me. And everyone else. I appreciate it, you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.